Hey, what's going on, you guys? Now this video is a little bit overdue. I was supposed to upload this video on January 21st because that's when I hit day 270 on my journey with NoFap. But these past 2 weeks I've been taking it a little bit easy with the YouTube uploads because if you guys haven't been following my channel, I was on a 100-day streak where I was uploading a video every day for 100 days straight. So I was just giving myself a little bit of a break. But anyways, I just wanted to make this video to talk about my experience on this journey. And if you guys are on the same journey, maybe this video might help you out. Now maybe you might be getting started on your own journey with NoFap, and you're probably thinking to yourself like, 1 whole week? That sounds impossible. And that's the way that I used to think when I first got started. And that was probably the hardest part of this whole experience. But if you have the self-restraint to last a whole week, then you can make it to 2 weeks. And before you know it, your first month is gonna go by. Now when I hit my first 30 days, it seemed pretty easy to me. Then as the months went by, month 3, month 4, 5, and 6, they seemed pretty chill. There were times where I did get those urges, but I just had that discipline to keep myself from fapping. And eventually those urges went away after a couple of minutes. Then when I hit month 8, that's when it just seemed like it was a little bit too much for me to deal with. Now what's crazy is that once I hit month 8, that's when I noticed that the urges were coming back more and more. Now one thing that I wanted to let you guys know is that if you guys are on this journey or if you're just getting started, this is going to push your self-control and your discipline to the limits. You have to become more disciplined than ever if you want to avoid from relapsing. Now this is a crazy journey for anybody who isn't used to this type of thing. And there were a couple of times where I felt like I was going to relapse myself. But the thing is, it's all in your mind. If you're on this journey and you keep on telling yourself, I'm not going to make it, I can't do this, then obviously you're not going to make it. But if you tell yourself the opposite, if you tell yourself, I'm going to do this, I'm going to make it, and you get those urges, and you're at your weakest point where you feel like you're going to relapse, you just have to remind yourself that I'm going to do this, I'm going to make it. Don't throw away something that took you so long to achieve just to get temporary pleasure out of it, because it's not worth it. Being on this journey with NoFap is going to help you practice more discipline in your daily life. A good example is that I would play video games all the time before I got started on this journey. And it would take a lot of time out of my day. But what's crazy is that once I started this journey, I didn't find any fulfillment in just playing video games for hours and hours. I haven't played video games like I used to since I've been on this journey. Now, I'm not going to go into too much details about the benefits that I've experienced over these past 270 days because I've talked about those in previous videos where I give updates on my journey. But just an overall recap on the benefits that I've experienced is that, I have more energy. I feel more confident. I don't have that social anxiety when I go out in public like I used to. I feel like I can just start a conversation with anybody that I walk up to on the street. And being on NoFap is going to help you kick other bad habits that you're trying to get rid of. Maybe you're trying to lose weight. Being on NoFap is going to help you become more disciplined and practice more self-control. Because if you get stimulated by an image or something that you see on TV or on the internet, and you avoid giving in to the temptation of relapsing, think about how much discipline that takes if you're somebody who's always used to just reacting. It's easy to give into something that's going to give you temporary pleasure, especially when it's easily accessible. But when you consciously deny yourself of that temporary pleasure because you know it's not going to benefit you, that takes a lot of willpower. And you can apply that same willpower and discipline to anything that you want to create as a habit. Maybe it's avoid eating junk food, going to the gym on a regular basis, or even reading. So if you're somebody who's on this journey as well, and you feel like you're going to relapse because you have all these temptations around you, just put down your phone. Get off the internet. Turn off your laptop. Just go practice sitting in your room or a quiet place for maybe 5 or 10 minutes. Just clear your mind. And start visualizing the things that you want to create in your life. Other things that you want to create and be successful with. Well, that's basically all I wanted to share in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And hopefully you guys got some value from it. And if you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one.